Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I just didn't know what to do. But when I become a star, I'll be living so long. Anything for you. Just tell me what you say. Oh, that you like it that way. Because it is what you say. All right. I had a heck of a morning, so I'm doing my court stuff. Submitted everything, I already know, and then I was trading, and it was basically not off of technical analysis, just off of data analysis. Ended up capturing $5,000, and I was luckily fortunate enough to have them tied to two other accounts, so it's actually $15,000. We suffered drawdown, waiting for a trend, and then that big trend downwards, boom, we caught that whole entire thing down there, which is really fortunate. Our data says that it's supposed to. Again, we go back to this data. It says that it's supposed to. Where is it? Right here. Nope. Right here. It's supposed to trend follow the middle. So I because I had a high increment count, but it never trended, had a hard time doing anything. So we ended up trending the middle section, and it worked really well. And now I have one account that I have pretty much all freedom to do anything I want, and I need to make $600 in there. So we're gonna begin now. I'm gonna be coding at the same time. We're creating an increment count indicator where I don't have to run the actual program here. The program would just be printed out, and I can see it live. And it would be a little bit easier. So that's what I'm working on right now, but I will be in trades at the same time. So let's go ahead and do that. I will need timeline. I don't need anymore right now. Research stop and reverse. I don't really need this right now. I'll do that later. What we're going to do is get in a trade, but the thing is, yes, I'm supposed to mean revert, but this thing has been condensing, and I don't know which direction I want to be in. This is my legitimate trading account and trading strategy is done and over with. I can't trade anymore, so I've drifted to my one account. I have 4 of them. My one account that I can do whatever I want in, but I've been just doing standard mean reversion of a 4R. I would add in I would double down each and every R increment. But right now, there's really nothing that I see that I would want to go in on. If anything, I'd go short. Like whatever direction it wants to go. Looks like it does want to go short, but it could easily range. In my opinion, it could easily range from this bottom to this top, which is kind of what it's been doing. That would be bad. The idea is that we cannot have, what's 6 times 4? 32? We cannot have 32 points in a row. So if it goes that far in one direction, I will lose. Without retracement, I will lose. We need a 6-point retracement. So as long as we get a 6-point retracement, we're going to win, regardless of where we put our entries. So in fact, I'd be short on this. I'd rather go short. So I'm probably going to wait for any type of bounce whatsoever. Might not get one. Here's a little bit of a bounce. I'll get in short at 09.5. 09.5. I'd be in short at 09.5. For another mean reversion. What do we have to do? Well, we make $120 each trade. Or we'll lose $1,800. The idea is I'm trying to make $1,800 every day by doing this and not losing. And I pick and choose when. Yeah, I'll lose. Maybe. We're in short. Keep in mind that am I going to mean revert again? I don't know. I'm just going for one trade at a time right now. If we just pick and choose when we get in, and double up, 1 at 1, 2 at 2, 4 at 3, and insurance stop loss at 4 ROA. Okay. So right now, if it rallies up like crazy, I will be out and I'll lose $1,800. But if it doesn't, I'm very likely to make $120. Those are the two options. There is no other option. I'm making $120 or I'm losing a filthy amount. Thus far, we've won quite a few of them, so we're up $900. So we just need to make $800 more, $900 more, and then we'll be safe today. And we're just gonna do it day by day and each and every way. If we can make $1,800, I know it's unreasonable. I know it's crazy, but I have one account that's really only strictly doing business. And then this account, I think that I can play probabilities. I think I can. It would be hard to do the opposite, I'll tell you that. Because if you keep on losing these huge trades and they just don't go huge for you, you're just going to end up just keep on incurring drawdown. Loss after loss after loss after loss. Yes, they're small in comparison to your wins, but there's just so many of them, dude. It's just really hard to swim. And that's the idea of this system that I'm going to have. I'm going to try for the highest win rate possible. Yes. Yep. And this is absurd win rate because I'm risking $1,800 to make 120. That's crazy. You better have a high win rate if that's the case. Which that's what I'm doing. Friday we were up 1,800. So that was our day one. This day we're at up a grand. We're trying to get it to 1,800. If we get to 1,800, we're done. And if we happen to lose, we know that we're going to be negative 1,800. Okay. All right. That's the worst case scenario. But I bet in my head, I can make it to 1,800 before losing more often of the days. That's it. And I know that. And we're trying to develop a more of an indicator of when a trend is going to appear. And we have really good indicator like this one. Oh, we're doubled up now. It went against us. We're doubled up. We are doubled up. That's our first add-on. We have another chance of getting out here for $120. We trailed our target. If this thing rips and keeps on ripping higher, we will double up again and we'll double up again. So we have two more increments. It's gone 1R. If it goes 2R, we'll add in. If it goes 3R, we'll add in. And if it goes 4R, we decide not to play anymore. And you win. You win. I'm out, if that's the case. This thing is ripping and soaring right now. I hope it actually gets to 2R because then my target's closer. Where's my target? My target's at 909.5. Right here. I'll just put that there so we can see it. This thing is soaring against me right now. One more tick away. Come on. One more tick away and then I'm adding on more. We're down $250 on this position. Well, yeah. That's a bummer if it doesn't hit that. But anyways, I've got to focus on the system and the little indicator that I'm going to try to be coding here. And I'll just be tracking the trade. Everything's set. My orders are set. So that's all I really care about. Everything's secure. Okay, so I'm making an indicator that shows me how volatile it's been. If it moves 25 points in one direction, or in the ES, it'll be 6 points. Or I can obviously modify that. The width is 25 right now, so let's do NQ. So 25 goes up 25 points from the open. That means it's moved up one increment. So if the last touched is positive 25, then boom, we say that the last touched, the increment count goes up by 1. We also say if direction is up. So this is here's the deal. The direction is going to be the most confusing part, because we're going to fake like we're in the trade long, and if it goes up, we fake like we trail our target. So we can not only count the increments, but we can count how fluid the price is moving. If it's moving in increments of 1, 2, 3 at a time, you can tell that this thing is trending. This thing is trending. If it's moving, it's chopping back and forth, we would assume a very low trend score. And that's what we're going to try to do. And it's 100% objective. I'm waiting for this add-on, though. All right, so last touch before last touched. Yep, increment count goes up by 1. If the direction is up, let's say direction is up right away. Let's say direction up is true right away, and then we also say long is true. Let's say long is true. Long is true. And if the direction is up and long is true, then begin. That would be interesting. So if the direction is up and long is true, we would say that that's a positive to the trend. So direction is up, long is true. What do we say then? The trade count does not increase because the trade count hasn't happened yet, but I can say I don't think I need anything there. I'm just counting the trade count when it ends. And then I'll compare the trade count to the increment count, and that'll give me my trend score. Should work. I like that idea. So direction, if the direction up is equal to false, that means it went down. If long is equal to true, that means we were in a long position, faking like we were simulating that it would be long, just to keep track of things. So if it was long and then it goes down, that means the trade has ceased. So trade count goes up by 1 because we're closing that trade, but increment count's been counting that whole time. So that works good. Direction up needs to start as true. Start as true. Does it matter? No, but I just like to start it as true because it's going to change back and forth depending on how when this thing, if this thing goes up or down. So we also have to say direction is true or not. So begin. We need to add this to these, and we'll add basically oh, this thing's coming back for me. It's very close to target. Target's still at that blue line. If it doesn't hit that target, it's okay. We still have 2 more opportunities to move our target closer and get out if it rallies up. If it doesn't, that's fine. In my opinion, I don't know if I want to go long or short. This is kind of literally in the middle of a range. Yes, we can keep on mean reverting, but at some point this thing is going to move away from this little VWAP in the middle of it. I think I'm just going to get out and wait for another time to get in. That's fine. Keep in mind that all we're trying to do is avoid a loss. We're going to win as long as we avoid a gigantic loss. That's it. So if we can pick and choose a little bit better than just back and forth, that'd be great. The back and forth action is how you get a trend. How you catch on to something that actually rips, you know. So let's let this thing come down here. Very close to target, very close now. If it doesn't hit target now, I'd be pretty devastated, to be honest. But it's happened before, it will happen again. All right, let's go and do, we have to add on direction up. So if it goes up, that means direction goes up. So direction up is equal to true there. Okay. There you go. Direction up is equal to true. Excellent job. And then direction up is equal to false if it goes down. So it's just a Boolean. Direction up equals false. So if that's the case, longed is equal to true. There we go. So what we need to do is change longed and longed from true to false if it wants to go down. Oh my gosh, market just came back against me now. Look at that. It didn't touch my target. It did exactly what I thought. Wow, that sucks, man. That is unfortunate. That is so close to that line. Yeah, and I'm still holding the bag right now. Darn. So if this thing is, if the direction up is equal to true and longed is equal to true, then nothing. If the direction is up equal to true and longed equals false, then let's flip this thing into longed is equal to true. There you go. And if it goes down and it was long, now longed is equal to false. We're going short. Got it. Uh-oh, we're in more now. We are in more. I repeat, we are in more. It went 2R now. It went 2R. Repeat, went 2R. If it goes 3R, then we have a 50-50 chance of losing the entire bag, $1,800. We're only up 900, so that will put us down a lot. And it looks like it is ripping higher. That is so unfortunate that it went 3 ticks away. Wow. Well, my target's carried forward now to 15.5. I am smothering price, so if this market wants to stop me out, then it has to keep on moving. And my stop loss is at 33.5. It has to keep on moving that way. It cannot slow down. Otherwise I'm going to win. Now it's a big one. Uh-oh. Now it's another add-on. This is my last add-on. There's a 50-50 chance of losing $1,800 or making $120. Yes. That is the case. And we have we've caught a bad trade right now. We've caught a very bad trade. Now we move our target closer at 21 now. 21. There's my target. My stop loss is at 33.5. 33.5. That's it. That's all I can do. Wow. That's unfortunate, man. It is unfortunate because I'm giving it all the chances to get a small target. But if this thing keeps on ripping, we are out. It's not looking good. That's all I can say. All I can say is it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. It would take a long time to get back. Yeah. It takes a long time. Many trades of $120 rewards to get back one huge loss like this. Well, I flipped it around. On my other account, I flipped it around. today. I flipped it around and I was doing the exact opposite of what I was doing. But except when it goes 4R, I don't get out of it. I let that thing keep going and I trail my stop. And it went 8R today down. I caught this entire move down. It was awesome. It was awesome. We made $5,000 on 3 accounts. Now this is the one account that I can just kind of do whatever I want with. And I'm choosing to just only do mean revert. And I'm just going to grind my way in the mines. I'm just going to use the pickaxe just 100 million fucking times to make $100 each time. Just trying to do that. Until the cave collapses on me. Yes, that can happen. We're getting close to target here. Now it's a really good chance of getting out unscathed. I will tell you, very, very, very risky though. That's the idea. And the coolest thing about this is frequency. The amount of time you can do this. $1,800. Either we're going to make that or we're going to lose that on a day. You can do this. You can easily. The market's moving up and down all day long. You can do this. I'm doing it. 8 or 15 times a day. I don't know. We'll see the result. We'll see. Well, it's really close to target here. I hope it does go down there because this is the last chance here that I have. I wouldn't be worried if this was my first entry right here, but this is my last add-on. This is it. There's no more ammo I can throw at this thing to go down. This is it, I'm going to give it up on that red line if it rallies. It's come really close to target, and now it's gone further away. Not much I can do except look at it. All right, so I think this is pretty much working. Long does true or false. We got to add that. We can start it in false. Does it matter? Does it matter what you started in? Let me see. Long does true. It just turns true at 7 o'clock anyways. We just always buy. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Target hit. Target hit. Wow. Lucky ass. Lucky ass indeed. That was the only one today that went 3R against me. Lucky, lucky, lucky ass. And now I'm long biased. I'm glad I got the hell out of that short. It still looks like nothing going on. It's really tough. It's coming right back into volume. Back into the consolidation, they call it. I'm still long biased on this. Hate to say it. We are going long on this now. We're going long for the same setup. The same exact thing. It's not a setup. It's just playing complete probabilities here. We're adding in 1 at 1. 2 at 2. 4 at 3. And then all of them done at 4R. I'm out of here at 4R. Okay, great. We're up $1,000. Oh my gosh, this thing's ripping against me again. All right. It's almost next to my add-on. Seems dicey. I don't know. Seems dicey. We'll wait on that. This one looks good. Trade count goes up by 1. Yep. Trade count, it starts at 0. We also have ink count. It's already there. I will say that these need to be in sessions. I want to do like in the past 15 minutes. It's the speed in which price is going, the speed in which how many increments per minute or increments per is higher than normal. Let's say in the past 4 hours. the increments per minute is this. But in these past 15 minutes, the increment count has sped up times 4x'd. We can obviously see that when the market's moving faster, but this is a quantitative way of seeing it. That's what we're going to do. We just added on again. It's gone 1R against me. It's gone 1R against me. Remember, it has to go 4R against me for me to lose. Otherwise, we'll end up winning 120 bucks. It's gone 1R against me. Yeah, I don't like this consolidation, man. I'm just going to be... I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's safer to mean revert. I don't know. Maybe not, because then it's supposed to... It could jump out of it at some point. Yep. Everything's square. My target's at 19.5 if it gets up there again. All right. So this should be good. I will say that I want to print. I would just print date, time, ink count, increment count, and then we also want the trade count. And then this will tell us, oh, what's the trend score? It'd be the int per trade. So we would just simply do ink count divided by trade count. Yep, there you go. All right, send it. Let's take a gander at what it does. We can just go to a 1 minute chart just to see if it's working. I don't need to wait around for one tick chart. Good to go. You can use NQ. All right, cool. Where's the other date? No, I don't want to do any more print statements. Once clear print log, we got to put that up there to clean that off. Once clear print log, that'll clean off my entire print statement. All right, so what we have here is 467. Since the start of the day, we've got 467 increments with a trend score of 2.5 increments per trade. That's about a little bit more than trending. 2 is average. 2.57 it looks like it is. It doesn't seem like that. We're in again. Now it's 2R. Maybe it is trending. My goodness. Because it's killing me on this. Now it's gone 2R against me. Again, hopefully we don't get to 3R. We don't want it to get to 3R. We do not want it to get to 3R. It is looking like it's happening. Oh, 3R happens. 3R. Now we got a 50-50 chance of losing. And I'm out. I'm out. Something just dropped. I'm out. Wow. Just like that. Now I'm down 450 bucks. We were up 1,000 some odd dollars just from that. What happened? This thing just ripped lower in the past. Since that. See all those red bars? There was no retracement. That's what a trend is. And that's what a trend does. You can trail your stop, and you can keep adding, and you can win way more money than you have risked. We got dropped on that. Why is that? Well, the trend score is fucking high, dude. That sucks. Now we've got a long ways to go to get back. My goodness. Well, we thought we could escape. No positions on right now. I'm waiting. I just want to see this. I'll go first. That thing is just plummeted. Plummeted. Darn, that was the quickest 4-hour loss quickly. I mean, that's why we don't want to hold on to those. If I'm trending it, then I would hold on to it. But I don't want to hold on to it. I wouldn't want to hold on to that if I'm mean reverting. I just get the hell out. Because there is a possibility that thing just keeps on going. 467 increments, I just doubt that. I want to have a little bit more detail on this, so I'm going to add which increment it goes. So the last one it touched, so let's say close. Date. Last touched is right here. Last touched, and then do I want to do shorted or not? Longed or not? So longed is equal to true. I'll put longed. Longed. There you go. All right, now we do it. Longed is false. Okay, I see what you're saying. Nice. And the increment count's not going up. That's right. So this has been long. No, longed is equal to false. And you can see that the market's dropped. And we just rode that one. And my indicator is saying that it's been short. That's 5R. It's gone 5R, which makes sense because we got out at 4R and it did look like it just kept going a little bit more. So that's 4R or 5R, sorry. We'll wait. If this thing goes up 1, we'll wait for this thing to correct itself to be like, oh, it is stopped out and goes long. The trend score is high, but that's per the entire day. I actually want to know in increments, let's say the past hour. And I want to know the pulse right now. Let's say in the past 30 minutes. What's the trend score? I'd like to know that. But I'm going to go long just because I think it's going to happen. I'm going long. We're doing the same mean reversion. And I'll do the same thing back and forth. Almost a target here. Target hit. We're going short now. We're going short. In 1 at 1. 2 at 2. 4 at 3. And then all of them exiting at 4R if that happens. That would be really trending if that happens again right now. That's really, really a strong trend if that happens again. This is supposed to get out. When is it supposed to get out? 19.5? Does it update at intertick? It's supposed to. It should. It should update intertick, and it does. It does update intertick. Target hit. We went long again. I don't know why that's not updated. So 1 at 1. 1 at 1. 2 at 2. 4 at 3. Yeah, the market's been going down a lot. Every strong trend, it seems like it's downwards. I don't know. On the grand scheme, I haven't even looked at the picture for a while. But every time I'm just looking at trends, I'm looking at super detailed. It just seems like it goes down a lot on the trends. Maybe that's just recency bias. Wait a second. Is this on this one? Yeah, dude. It's been bearish. I think it's been bearish. Still a massive uptrend. That's all I know. I wouldn't call it bearish. I'd call it sideways on the long time frame right now at the very moment, but I don't know. I think it could go down. I have nothing against it going down. Okay, let's do this again. Long is equal to false. Why is that? 619. We're in at 1 hour. It's gone 1 hour against us. It's gone 1 hour against us. Got some time here. We do have some time. We do have some time, my friend. Last touched. Which one did it touch last? 19.5. Oh, okay. Are you sure? Yeah, it's using 1 minute data. That's why. Whoops. Okay, so that's true. 619.5. That's where it is. We're waiting for it to close above that. Candlestick, of course, a candlestick chart. Thank you. Uh-oh. We're at 3R against us. Oh my gosh, this thing can't stop. This thing can't stop, dude. 3R against us. Sorry, 2R against us. Okay, good. That we got one more try. If it goes 3R, we got one more opportunity for it to come back. My goodness, it's having a hard time. It is really trendy right now. I should be doing the opposite, honestly. I think I should. I think I should be doing the opposite. I should be asking for trends. This thing is ripping. Oh my gosh, it's ripping. We're about to add on for the third and final time before we absolutely lose. Add it on. This is it. This is all we got. My stop loss should be in place. We got a 50-50 chance of absolutely losing here. This is the trendiest weather I've ever seen. Why am I boating right now in the trending waves? What am I doing? It's about to stop out if it goes down any bit more. Wow. What a freaking loss, dude. I thought we could I thought it would do something more mean reversion, something. Look at how tragic this is. Unbelievable. That's crazy, dude. Not good, man. Not good at all. This thing is freaking bearish as can be. About to get out. I'm out. Oh my gosh. Down $2,000. My goodness, dude. We thought we could just chip our way to victory. We can't do shit right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're gonna have to get in. We're gonna have to chip our way back. Holy fuck, dude. This is brutal. Is there a way? Yeah, I should probably be working on my indicator to say, all right, you know what? You shouldn't be doing mean reversion. I just figured that there's been so many trends that there's no way it can continue trending like this. That's a lot of trends, dude. Isn't it? I just think that's a lot of trends. Yeah. 1 at 1, 2 at 2, 4 at 3, 4 at 3. What's 49.75 minus 6? 43.75. Crazy. Crazy shit. You know, crazy shit. All right. So I think the trend thing is working. We're going to have to do a lot of arrays. If we do the past 5 minutes, oh man. Past 5 minutes, past 30 minutes, really. That's what I would do. I would do just past 30 minutes. Da, 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 da. All right, let's just take a look at the 1 minute and just see, 1 second, see if this is working. We're gonna do the 1 second bar because that's how. Oh, it takes forever to load though. Nah, fuck that. We're just doing the 1 minute right now. We definitely would. Okay, there we go. We definitely do 1 second when we actually backtest. All right. This thing has been in a straight downtrend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in a row downwards. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So what is this telling me? I need to know. I want to know the past. Let's split it up in segments. From 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. I need to know that score. Okay, sounds good. Let's do that then. Some 7 a.m. to 10. Value 99 it. Oh yeah, I would just reset all at the end of the day. I would reset the increment count and the trade count, so we can start over. I don't want to compare day to day, not yet. Value 99 is simply if time is greater than or equal to 7. Yeah, if time is equal to 0, 7, then start inc session 1 inc count. Good. Inc count. Yep. So all that means is we simply do just do session 1 end count minus session 1 start count, and that'll give us the session 1 increments inc count. That will give us the session 1 increments, and then I just need the trade count of the same thing, the exact same thing, but trade count. And the reason behind that is because then we can get a trend score count, whatever. So if time is equal to 0, 700, then begin start time, session 1 start is equal to increment count. Session 1 trade count, same exact thing. Trade count. Wow, we're in more. Unbelievable. That thing's gonna lose, eh? Thing keeps on going down. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, not much I can do except take the loss, bro. It's crazy. Crazy things. Crazy times. Session 1 start inc count. Session 1 start trade count. Yes. All right. Trade count of the whole session 1. That's all I need. Trade count. Yep. Yep, we're in more. That's it. That's all we can do. That is all we can do. Wow. So session 1 end count start. End. Yep. Okay, cool. And then we got to put these variables in. And I'm out. Wow. That thing just keeps on plummeting. Yeah, I'm done. Jeez, man. Yeah, I thought this shit would be easy. Just going for small ass profits, but this thing is just in a complete trend. Oh, man. Session 1 trade count. Session 1 trade count. Session 1 increment count. And that's it. Gotta add some variables. Yeah, this is brutal. Absolutely brutal. We can't win shit right now. I'll be honest. I will be honest. We can't win absolutely anything. Luckily, my other accounts are doing great. That's the main priority. Okay. All right, so what else? Just got to add these variables and then see what the results are. And this one's end. Session 1 increment count. All right, good. Let's see it. Okay, it's not registering. It's not registering trade count? Session 1 trade count? Why not? Why wouldn't it be registering trade count? Doesn't make any sense to me. $34 increment count, trade count's not going. Target hit there. That's not going to help. So session 1 trade count, session 1 start trade count. One at 1, 2 at 2, 4 at 3. $480. Okay. What do we got here? End count minus start count. There you go. End count minus the start count. That's why. That should give us more Should give us an actual number here. Why doesn't it do anything? Really? You give us nothing? Really? Session 1 trade count. How are you deriving it? Session 1 end trade count minus session 1 start trade count. You get session 1 start trade count at 7 o'clock. You get session 1 end trade count at 10 o'clock. When does trade count go up or down? You're saying from 7 to 10 never changed? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, man. About to hit target. Target hit. This thing is having a showdown, bro. I must say. It is having a showdown here. It's having a hell of a day. 1 at 1, 2 at 2, 4 at 3. I don't know why trade count's not doing anything. All right, there we go. So we got in the morning it was 34 divided by 13. Looks to be more than average. Yeah, 2.6. Pretty good. Pretty good trend score in the morning. So now we got it. Sweet. And we can run that on second data when we want to wait freaking 10 minutes to see the results. But I like it. It shows me what it is. I can even put it on the chart as an indicator if I wanted to. Some type of oscillator, I could do that. But for now, I do like it. It shows me from 7 to 10 my score, which I need to know. And I would just not even have the score. I would have my increments. Session 1 increments, that's what it is. Okay, 34, great. Session 1 trade count, great. That's all I need. And then I need, what else do I need? The trend 4R. Yeah, I need to know the trend 4R. That's going to be a tough one, man. Actually, it might not be too hard. Basically, we need to know if it goes 4R in one direction. How about this? How about when you turn long, does it equal to false? When you flip long, when you flip positions, your trend goes back to 0. And if it goes in the same direction, oh, we're doubled up now. If it goes in the same direction, and if it goes the same direction, the trend goes up by 1. In that case, In that case, we can count if it goes 4R. So let's say it goes 1. If it goes one direction, you do trend equals trend plus 1. So that would be 1. And then it can go to 4. So if it does end up going 4, I will say that if the trend ends up going greater than or equal to 4, then count that as a trend 4R, trend 4R count equals trend 4R count plus 1. So we count that as well. So if it does end up going 4R, we count those. Those are the golden ones. Good. And then we can see the actual trend score. And if the trend's made money doing my system, doing the 4R system, if the trend's made money during that time. I would have to do the exact same thing here. So trend 4R count. Yeah. Yep. Session 4R count. Session 1 4R count. Total is equal to, oh shit, the start, the end minus the start, and minus the start. Great. Good. Okay, sounds good. We need to add trend in there. And a couple others. Start and end. Good. Sounds good. We're good. Yeah, we're still long. We are still long. Yeah, it's pretty hard, man. Pretty hard stuff. Okay. This should work. I'd like to know the session 1. Session 1 trend 4 score. All right, send it. Okay, we got one of them that ripped lower. That might not be true. Because we have to wait for that trade to be done. But yeah, it is finding it. Nice job. Cool. Cool. Very cool. So this should be working. And now, for the sake of fun, we are going to put it on the 1 second chart so I can know if it actually works. And hold up. I do want to print every time it changes hands here. Good to go. All right, send it. Send it on the 1 second chart and take forever. It'll take forever. It'll take a long time, dude. Oh, yeah, that's probably it, man. I like the data system's working a lot more than my freelance system. That's all I can say. My data system's actually working really, really tremendously well. Made $5,000 today trend following because I'm supposed to trend follow. The data says the trend follow. And then we did. And then now I just think it'll slow down, but then that's not data driven at all. That's in my separate, much smaller account, that's okay. That's all right, mate. But maybe, yeah. Because there's no more trades. There's no more trades today, according to my data. All right, mate. It's probably it. It's probably it for this session, mate. All right. Peace.